Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a lovely little girl who smiled throughout the day. Her name was Cinderella, and there was no child more joyful in the land. But then one day, her mother died, and Cinderella's father took her hand.
We will plant a tree, and when you fall with doubt and fear, bring your troubled heart beneath the tree, and your mother will be there.
Several years have come and gone when Cinderella's father died. The broken-hearted child ran to her mother's tree and cried and cried. Her tears fell down upon the earth and made the tree to grow. Then to this day, when she is sad, both tree and mother know. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be.
Certainly chatty with you today.
He had pork on sale. Pork is always pitching.
The butcher's wife never goes hungry, honey.
I'd rather starve. That will be the day.
Oh, will you just look at that hat? You simply must try it on, girls. Where is that girl? How long can it take to wrap a salmon? Cinderella, come here! Wait here while we finish our shopping.
Yes, stepmother. Have you ever seen a slower girl in your life?
Who are you calling slow?
Not you, stupid. Her.
Oh! Hey, who are you calling stupid?
The sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still
The sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me, is waiting somewhere for me.
I saw first! Did not! So much squabbling, girls! Remember, restraint above all else. So, Joy, Master Boxhorn certainly had the hair apple for you, honey.
He's too short.
Well, he lacks in height, who certainly makes up for in cash.
But you said no girl should marry for money.
No, I said for money only. Anyways, that's when you're younger, dear. Come along, we have so much more shopping to do.
The sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me, is waiting somewhere.
Oh, I'm so sorry, miss. Please excuse me. I'm so... Oh, please, forgive me.
I do. I mean,
What's your name?
what's yours?
My name? Oh, you see, I always thought names were overrated. I mean, what's in a name anyways?
Exactly.
Well, it was nice bumping into you.
You're very kind.
Everyone deserves to be treated with kindness and respect. Lionel, yikes.
Gangway coming through royal business. Look lively, move it or lose it. Hear ye, a royal proclamation. Hear ye all. This is gonna be of special interest to ye. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving, the prince is giving, the prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman. Herman Gregory James is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball, he's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Let me see one of those.
Fancy seeing you here.
You're not gonna tell my mom, are you?
You know I got your back, Your Highness. Read it and weep.
Every eligible young maiden in the kingdom is hereby commanded to attend for introduction to the prince. Lionel, what's all this about?
I look like the social director.
Oh, I should have known. This has my mother written all over it.
The prince is giving, the prince is giving, the prince is giving a ball.
Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, son of Her Majesty Queen Constantina, Charlotte Ermnitrude, Guinevere Maisie, Margaret Ann is giving a ball. It's a royal steward. What news has he bring?
They spread the news from far and wide. They say he wants to find a bride.
your finest silk.
My best brocades in every shade and lace as white as milk.
I'll wear a gown of satin jade and a pink brocade. And me, I'm in the 7th grade.
And surely I'll need a side of ham and lots of beef fillets.
Marbleized sticks, a rack of lamb, and veal you raised to braids.
I wish I didn't like to eat.
I wish I were demure and sweet.
Limburger cheese and gourmandise.
Better Gruyere blue. Chunks of Swiss and bells, I'll make sure it's holy too.
Puddings and pies and rum souffle. Succulent chocolate rounds.
Cream puff you can chew away to gain some royal pounds.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Christopher Rupert.
1,000 oranges, 2,000 plums.
Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander.
Raspberry, blueberry, strawberry, gooseberry.
Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman.
Son of Her Majesty, Queen Upside Down, Cake, Chocolate and Cheddar, and Charlotte and Maisie. Son of His Caviar, King Maximilian, Godfrey, Ladislas, Leopold, Sidney.
Sydney!
Frederick John is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Come on, come on.
Cinderella, you let the fire go out. It's cold enough to hang meat in here. Ugh.
Well, close the door, Cinderella. Duh.
Oh, darlings. Now you two listen, and you listen good. We have exactly 1 week into the ball, and I do not intend to waste this opportunity. You two will be the loveliest, most well-spoken, and vivacious maidens of the ball. If that's the last thing I do, am I understood?
Yes, Mother.
Well, just imagine me being the mother of a princess.
Which daughter is that, I wonder? I'm more younger and more appealing. The oldest marries first. That's an old wives' tale. Why do you think there's so many old wives running around?
Enough already!
Mother, Cinderella simply refuses to close that door.
But I... Hold your tongue and do what you were told. And now, once and for all, close that dang door.
Have you ever seen a lazier girl in your life? Who are you calling lazy?
You want a piece of me? Enough already, girls. Now sit, my daughters. We need to have a chat. Not you, Cinderella. You're not my real daughter. I want to talk to my real daughters. You tend that fire and serve us tea.
I want some crumpets with my tea. Like I don't crumpet, Cinderella.
Coming right up.
Now, my darlings, I cannot stress strongly enough how imperative it is that you make a proper impression upon the prince. You know I won't be here forever taking care of you, darlings.
Why not? Yeah, where are you going?
What I mean to say is I do not intend to spend the rest of my life slaving away in this house. Cinderella! The tea? I have devoted my entire life to your comfort and well-being. Is it too much to ask that I spend my golden years by the cottage by the sea?
And leave us here, alone?
Not alone, girls. With husbands. This is why I'm determined to see each one of you marry within a year. So it's either you make a proper impression upon the prince, or it's either back to the butcher, or Master Boxhorn. Am I understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. Just imagine the prince asking for my daughter's hand in marriage.
Shouldn't a man love you for who you are, in spite of everything?
This isn't about love. This is about marriage. Have I taught you girls nothing? Falling in love with love is falling for make-believe. Falling in love with love is playing a fool. Caring too much is such a juvenile fancy. Learning to trust is just for children in school. I fell in love with love one night when the moon was full. I wasn't wise with eyes unable to see. I fell in love with love everlasting. But love fell out with me.
Falling in love with love is falling for make-believe. Falling in love with love is playing a fool.
Caring too much is such a juvenile fancy. Learning to trust is just for children in school. I fell in love with love one night when the moon was full. I wasn't wise with eyes unable to see. She fell in love everlasting. But love fell out with me. Girl. You're always there for me. Thank you.
Crumpets?
Not now, Cinderella. We're going to take a nap, have dinner prepared when we awake, and smoke the salmon.
Poach the paz.
Bake the bread. Cinderella, close that door.
Alone at last. Oh, it's all right. The coast is clear. Come on out. Oh, shh. Quiet. They might hear you. Settle down. Oh, Gus, will you be joining us? Come along. I have a surprise for you. Yes, for you too. Crumpets, if you please. Now, there's enough for everyone. Let's share. good. Now, how was your day? Same old, huh? Yeah, me too. Cinderella, the salmon. Cinderella, the packages. Cinderella, the door. Oh, now what do they want?
Every time she find a minute, that's the time when they begin it. Cinderella, Cinderella, Cinderella! Cinderella, Cinderella, night and day, Cinderella. Make the fire, fix the breakfast, wash the dishes, do the mopping, and the dusting. They always keep her hopping. She goes around in circles, so she's very, very busy. Doing hard, keep her busy, Cinderella.
I don't understand how 3 grown women can just be so helpless. I guess that's what I get for letting them walk all over me like that. I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. Oh, no offense. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl men go mad for, love's a game I can play with a cool and confident type of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta. I'm a queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. Shh, it's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. And at night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. And I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. Why, what? Oh, you want me to read it to you? Well, every eligible young maiden is hereby commanded to attend for introduction to the prince. What? Every eligible young maiden. Every eligible. That means me! I'm going to the ball! I am standing by His Highness of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a clear sort of sour apple green. have anything to wear. What are you... Oh, of course! The dress my mother wore the night she met Father. He said she was the most beautiful girl he'd ever seen. It's going to be perfect. I'll have to take the hem up a little and add something, but... It's going to be wonderful! How am I going to be able to wait a whole week?
I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Father you are. You never worry about him.
What's wrong with him?
He isn't happy.
Why, of course he is.
Well, if he's happy, why doesn't he get married?
If he's happy, why should he get married? Oh, there's no use trying to get this buttoned. This will just have to do as is.
Don't be ridiculous. You look like 5 pounds of flour in a 2-pound sack. The royal tailor will just have to make you a new suit.
But the suit is in perfect shape.
No one is questioning the shape the suit is in, darling.
Mother, what is the meaning of this?
Doesn't anybody in this house knock?
Darling, we were just talking about you.
Your mother was talking, I was just listening.
And what are you doing in that costume?
Why wasn't I consulted about this ball that I'm supposedly giving?
Oh, he found out. It was supposed to be a surprise birthday party. Well, surprise!
Mother, my birthday isn't for another 3 months. And since when does a birthday party require the attendance of every eligible young maiden in the kingdom?
Let me see that. You know the royal printers, they never get anything right.
Mom, I want this ball called off immediately.
But darling, it's impossible to cancel once you've got the ball rolling.
Well, you can just count me out.
Your Highness! Look, son, we really don't want to pressure you here, but you do have some royal obligations, you know?
What your father is trying to say is that it's time you chose a bride and produce an heir. After all, someday soon this whole kingdom will be yours.
It's not that soon.
I long to hear the pitter-patter of little feet again.
All I'm asking is to find the bride for myself and in my own time. I guess I have this old-fashioned idea of falling in love before I get married, like you did.
That's what we want for you two, son.
Of course it is. Now that we've got that settled, I've prepared a short guest list for your approval.
Mother, you haven't heard a word I've said.
Close friends and family, terribly intimate.
Your Majesties, Your Highness, if you please. I couldn't help but overhear, and I probably shouldn't interfere.
Probably.
But perhaps we can reach a royal compromise.
Compromise?
What do you think this is? A democracy?
What sort of compromise, Lionel?
Let's say you suck it up and go along with the ball.
I'm liking this idea already.
And if you find the girl of your dreams, great. But if he doesn't...
Lionel, you're brilliant. Okay, I'll do it. But if I don't find the right girl at the ball, you have to let me fall in love in my own time, no matter how long it takes.
But then it won't really...
No interference, Mom. What do you say, Dad?
I mean, it does have certain logic to it.
Of course, darling. If that's how you want it, then that's how it shall be.
Thank you, both.
You know, son, there's only one way for you to find the girl of your dreams.
What's that?
Dumb luck. Let's just hope it runs in the family.
Love you guys.
Don't worry, Your Majesties. He'll find the right girl at the ball. I can just feel it in my bones.
You'll feel it in your bones if he doesn't.
I hear that.
Max, what if he doesn't find the girl of his dreams at the ball? What then?
Well then, he'll just find her somewhere else. Isn't that how it always happens?
So tell me, why did you run off this morning again after I've begged you?
Lionel, I've had the perfect day. No one treated me like some prince. I was just a normal person.
You know, normal people, not all they're cut out to be. I'm a normal person. Doesn't that tell you anything? They're all out there wishing they could be you.
Only because they don't know what it's really like.
Look, you're rich. You live in a gorgeous palace. You have every woman in the kingdom throwing herself at you. Is there something I'm not getting?
I have no life of my own. You should know that better than anyone. Always following me wherever I go, everything I do, hanging over me like a cloud. I mean, get a life.
I got a life, and it's you. I'm your royal steward. And I'm telling you, this disappearing act has got to stop. It's too dangerous.
I was careful.
Not for you, for me. I can't keep lying to your mother about where you are. They got laws against that. Now what say we slip into something less comfortable?
The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me, is waiting somewhere.
The sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still inside my head.
The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be
dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me. Waiting somewhere.
Somewhere.
Tonight, my girls will be the envy of everyone at the ball, huh?
Do you really think so, Mother?
She said so, didn't she?
Why, our family has always been known for its fascinating women. I might have married a prince myself if I had the advantage you girls had. If I had someone to push me like you girls do. Someone to sacrifice everything for me. Well, Grace, what would you say to the prince when you meet him, honey?
Well, you said to show him there's more to me than mere beauty. So I'm going to recite a poem.
Poetry? Boring.
Is not.
Is so not. So
No more squabbling, girls, such little time. Grace, stop scratching yourself, please.
You know I can't help it. I get itchy when I'm nervous.
Poppycock! Joy, what would you say to the prince when you meet him?
I have been cultivating my naturally and most infectious laughter. The prince's every witty remark will be met with peals of delighted laughter.
Yes. Joy! Joy! Joy, please! Whatever you do, do not snort at the prince!
Yes, Mother.
Remember, girls, the clever bride hides her flaws.
Until after the wedding.
Good! You got it.
So, what do you guys think?
Oh, think about what, Cinderella?
My dress for the ball.
Oh, the ball. You!
Every eligible young maiden is commanded to attend.
Oh, I'll do the commanding around here, Cinderella. So tell me, Lady Cinderella, what would you say to the prince to capture him?
Well, I wouldn't try to capture the prince. I'd get to know him, ask him about himself.
Oh, fascinating. Take my advice, Cinderella. Wish I'd give it to you with all of my very bottom heart. Know your place and be satisfied with it. Oh, and why? Your place is just right here.
You were gonna go to the Royal Palace in that funky old thing.
No, that's Now, girls, there's no need to be mean. Why, Cinderella, I think your dress is just so sweet. It just becomes of cheap cloth, Cinderella. Just like what you were cut from.
This was my mother's dress, and it's beautiful.
Your mother's dress was common. Your mother is common. So are you.
If my father were alive.
But he's not. Is he, Cinderella?
I have as much right to go to the ball as they do.
Right? You, Cinderella, have a right? When your father died, everyone said, throw her out to the streets. It's not like she's your real daughter after all. But no, I've kept you on all of these years, sacrificing for the expense of my own very daughters. This is the thanks I get.
Have you ever seen a more ungrateful child in your life?
Who are you calling ungrateful? You are working my last good nerve.
Girls, I don't want you getting so worked up. Be a swan, Grace, be a swan. And shoulders back when I try to live up to your name. Oh, and there's the royal coach, girls. This is your big chance. Don't fail me now. Oh, and remember, girls, the clever bride hides her flaws.
Until after the wedding.
Good. Oh, and Cinderella. The door. Oh, Cinderella. Good night.
I don't know what to do, Mother. I try so hard to win their affection, but nothing I do is right. What's the matter with me? Why do they hate me? I wish I could go to the ball tonight. I do. I wish it with all of my heart.
Well, I'm your fairy godmother.
You?
Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, well, no, it's just that.
Let me guess, you imagined a little tutu and a magic wand?
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, I've been there and I've done that.
May I ask you something?
Within reason.
Why have you come? Is it because you heard my wish?
Wishes? Foldy, roll, and fildy-dee, filly-fally-fool. All the wishes in the world, a poppycock and twaddle.
You don't really believe that, do you? That wishes are poppycock?
Why shouldn't I?
Well, whenever I dream of having a fairy godmother.
Dreams. Foldy, roll, and fildy-dee, filly-fally-fool. All the wishes in the world, a dizzy in the noodle.
my wishes are poppycock, and I'm crazy for dreaming? With a fairy godmother like that, who needs a stepmother?
Well, you know what her problem is? She can't handle how absolutely fabulous you are.
Fabulous? Me?
Those girls of hers. They can't hold a candle to you. And they all know it. Jealousy. That's why they treat you as they do.
But they're my family. They're all I've got.
Believe me, honey, when your daddy remarried, this is not what he had in mind for you.
You talk like you knew him.
I did know him.
And my mother?
Very well.
Was she... My mother, I mean. Was she beautiful?
Well, people did seem to think so. But see, how you look isn't something you can take credit or blame for, is it?
I wish I'd known her.
So does she, honey.
I've wished so hard.
Oh, wishes again, Cinderella. Yes, it's true. Everything starts with a wish, but it's what you do with a wish that really counts.
So, my wish to go to the ball?
Fol-de-rol and fiddle-dee-dee. How would you even get there, huh? I suppose that pumpkin's going to turn to a magical golden carriage and pull you all the way there.
Well, no.
And these mice, they're going to turn into grand white horses and pull you all the way there?
Of course not. Why, that's impossible.
Well, if you say so. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice never be four white horses. Such fol-de-rol and fiddle-dee-dee of courses. Impossible, for the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and don't believe what sensible people say. And because he's daft and dewy-eyed up, keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day. Impossible.
Impossible?
Impossible.
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 Impossible. Impossible. Oh, but wait! If impossible things are happening every day, then why not my impossible wish? I wish I could go to the ball tonight more than anything in the world. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it come true.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible,
but wait,
for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice never be four white horses.
Why not?
Such fol-de-rol and fiddle-dee-dee of courses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools.
Impossible.
Who won't believe in sensible rules.
Impossible.
And won't believe what sensible people say. And because he's daft and dewy-eyed, don't keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every... You know what? If I really wanted to go to that ball badly enough, nothing could stop me.
You know what? You're right.
There are bound to be carriages going by. I could catch a ride with one of them.
Sure you can.
And I can fix this dress in nothing flat. Thank you.
Oh, Cinderella.
Yes?
Now that you're ready to take responsibility for your own destiny. Woo! Hello. dress.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden cabbage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage, and four white mice are easily turned to horses. Such vulgar infinity of courses, quite possible.
Off to the palace, Charles.
For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because he's daft and dewy, I don't keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's
Well, have a lovely night.
Oh, but wait. Aren't you coming in?
Oh, honey, I've done so many of those dues. I couldn't possibly do another one.
But I'm afraid
Of what?
that I won't, fit in with the other girls.
Well, I've never been much of a fan of fitting in. I've kind of always preferred to stand out.
But nothing in my life has prepared me for a night like this.
And yet, everything in your life has led you to this moment. Look around, Cinderella. Your wish has come true. Now go do something with it.
Thank you for everything.
My pleasure, Cinderella. Oh! 1 second, cannot forget, extremely important. You must leave the palace before the stroke of 12.
Before midnight? But all the other girls get to stay out late tonight.
Not you.
But...
No buts. You must leave the palace before midnight.
I will.
And Cinderella, you're as beautiful tonight as your mother ever was. Impossible things are happening every day.
having worse of a time than I am.
Oh, he'll find the girl he's looking for tonight.
What if he doesn't?
It's gonna be a long night.
Pardon me, your stewardship, and I'm sure you notice my two beautiful daughters.
Please, madame, His Highness will dance with all the young ladies in due course.
Naturally, every mother is eager to know their daughters dance with the prince. But what I want to know is, who has gone to dance with his steward?
Stewards don't dance.
Now, Lionel, there's no need to be coy. There's just a look in your eye that says,
please don't touch.
Now, Lionel, I can sense there's sure something between us.
I wish there was something between us. A continent.
What's so funny?
This is so witty.
How would you know? I haven't even said anything yet.
So tell me, Lionel, when a girl marries a prince, does that mean she becomes a royal princess?
Yup.
That'd make her mother a royal.
Pain in the neck.
Good evening.
Hi there. Ships that pass in the night and speak to each other in passing on the ocean of life.
Excuse me?
That's poetry.
Oh. Do you have a rash?
Why would you ask that?
You're scratching yourself.
Ships that pass in the night on the ocean of life. That's like water.
Thank you, miss, for the distinct pleasure of your company.
My honey, I'll miss you forever.
How much more of this are you gonna put me through?
My darling, it's the shank of the evening.
So ready for the next round.
I suppose so. The sooner I can get through them all, the sooner I can get out of here.
That's the spirit.
Why? May I have the pleasure of this dance?
I'd be delighted, Your Highness.
up?
Lionel, who's that captivating creature?
Beats me. No one seems to know. But she sure looks fine.
Shall we join them, Your Majesty?
Why, I'd be honored, Your Majesty.
Excuse me, miss, but haven't I met you before?
No, Your Highness.
Are you certain?
I think I'd remember meeting a prince.
I suppose so. Have you ever met someone and felt as if you'd known them forever?
Not until tonight.
10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
May I? Dad! Mom!
Darling, who's an enchanting girl?
That's what I was trying to figure out before I was so rudely interrupted.
Well, of course that doesn't matter, because you told me yourself you wouldn't find the girl of your dreams today.
Maybe I was wrong.
But more importantly...
Okay, I admit it, Mom. You were right.
I don't think we met before. Do we know your parents?
I don't think so.
Well then, you must introduce us.
Well, you see, my father, and my mother. Excuse me, Your Highness. I think I need a moment.
Of course, my dear.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Charmed, Your Highness.
Who was that divine girl you were dancing with?
You mean my mother?
No, the one who's leaving.
Will you excuse me? You're not leaving already.
Well, I
don't know what my father said to you, but I'm
Oh, no. Truly, he was wonderful.
Then please, stay for one last dance. I know we haven't known each other for very long, but how do you think it's going?
10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, he's the light of the stars in my eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and he's taking me back to the skies. In the arms
of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that
Within reason.
What brought you here tonight?
Well, it's sort of a long story. My family doesn't know I'm here. They didn't want me to come.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Truth is, I almost didn't come myself.
How can a prince not come to his own ball?
Well, I've always thought it's a bit medieval. I guess it's no secret my parents are eager to marry me off. I mean, heir to the throne and all, but don't you think it makes me like some kind of a prized bull or something?
Every eligible young maiden vying to be your devoted servant forever and forever?
Servants, I got. What I need is someone I can really talk to.
It's beautiful out here tonight.
Yes, it is. You're not like most girls, are you?
Not like the girls you meet, I suppose.
I honestly don't meet that many girls. I lead a pretty sheltered life.
So do I.
Really? Every day, same old, same old?
Having no life of your own?
The same silly arguments.
Until you just want to run away and never come back.
Seems like we have a lot in common.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. After all, you don't really know me.
But I'd like to, and I want you to know me. I know we just met, and it's crazy and everything, but would you like to see the rest of the gardens?
I'd love to.
Did you get a good look at her? Only a glance. Could you hear what they were saying? Only a word or two. She must be a princess or something. The prince sure seems to go for her. Well, there's just no accounting for taste. Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? So charm, every very little trouble, I could break a little arm. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? So obviously unusual. Why can a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pink venom roses. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is no wider than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl is merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? She's a popular bubble, breathless on the air, and with very little trouble, I could pull out all her hair. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the men? What's the matter with the men? What's the matter with the men? Ow! Gosh!
So even when it's just the three of us, we eat every meal at a table that seats 42 people. It's insane.
Well, I must say, you certainly lead an interesting life.
It's become a lot more interesting tonight. Isn't it strange how things happen? A girl I've never seen before comes down a flight of stairs and suddenly, nothing will ever be the same.
Do you believe in guardian angels?
Guardian angels?
You know, someone who watches over you, sort of helping things along. Do you believe in such things?
Does that explain why you're the most entrancing sight I'll ever see? Why your voice is the sweetest sound I'll ever hear? Does it explain why I think I've fallen in love with you?
Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
I guess it's not a very good sign when you tell someone you love them and they don't say anything.
I'm afraid that if I say something, I might wake up.
Am I making believe I see in you a man too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you?
Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem? Are you really as wonderful as you?
No! No!
No! Wait!
No!
Please!
Please, no!
Don't go!
I'm supposed to have more time!
Wait!
I'm
Come back!
sorry!
What happened, Chris?
What did you say to her, darling?
I don't know. We were just in the gardens and an evening slipper made of glass. She must have lost it when she ran out. I've just got to find her.
Well, what's her name?
I don't know.
Well, where does she live?
I don't know.
Well, you certainly didn't get to know her very well.
I felt as if I'd known her from the moment we met.
But you don't know anything about her.
I know that she's different from any other girl in the world. My whole life, I've been searching for something. I was never sure what exactly, but I found it tonight. In her.
How can you be so sure?
Do I love her because she's beautiful? Or is she beautiful because you love her? Am I making believe I see in her a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want her because she's wonderful?
Or is she wonderful
now? She's out there somewhere. We'll find her.
Lionel, we're going to search for the foot that fits this slipper. We'll try it on every girl in the kingdom if we have to.
Who dances in glass slippers? Ouch.
Have the stable master prepare the coach. We'll leave at dawn.
Consider it done, Your Highness. By the way, am I the only one who's noticed that pumpkin over there?
Do you take it to the pantry, Lionel, before anyone trips on it?
A glass shoe and a pumpkin. What a night.
We'll find her, son.
Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Wonderful as you seem.
And when the king got up and led the orchestra with a loaf of French bread, we'll laugh. I thought I'd die.
Word up, that was the best night of my life.
Your life?
Did you dance with the prince?
I only danced with him for an hour or so.
An hour?
Why, didn't you?
Oh, of course if I did, if you did. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the prince chose one of my daughters for hand in marriage.
It sounds almost too good to be true. Did you know everyone?
Everyone? Who's anyone, Cinderella?
Except for some princess something or other who arrived late and left early.
A princess? Did she dance with the prince?
I didn't notice.
Do you think he liked her?
What's with all these questions?
Really, I feel positively interrogated.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to imagine what it must have been like. When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted in the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark. It looks that way, the way you say. She talks as if she knows. I do not know that this is so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid you'll feel the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating when you seem to hear Him asking you to
you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night, lovely night, lovely night.
No! Rubbish and drivel!
Yes, Mother.
The two of you hanging on to Cinderella's every word. Go to bed, it's late now. And as for you, princess, get your head out of the clouds. Your father spoiled you rotten with impossible dreams and empty wishes that will never, ever, ever come true. You are a fool, Cinderella, and I do not suffer fools gladly.
The stars in a hazy heaven trembled above me, danced when he promised always to love me. The day came through, away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss. All my life I'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Dr. Philbright, the pharmacist.
Too flighty.
Master Greenfield, the grocer.
Too geeky.
Lord Hedegro, the horticulturist.
Too hairy.
Girls, perhaps you're being too particular. Remember, I'm up to the eyes.
You want us to be happy, don't you?
Of course I do. Like any mother I would. I want you girls to have all the things I never had. Now, who could this be? And it's out and unannounced? Steward! Cinderella! Fetch me the boa! My scarf! Oh! But you can't see me like this! Oh!
My vest, Cinderella!
Cinderella, my magnet! Give me! Get these buckets out of here! Why would he be here? He's coming Call me, you dolt. He's obviously smitten. What are these buckets doing here, Cinderella? Get these buckets out of here!
Oh, I got it.
Cinderella, see my jacket!
It's inside out.
Boy, look good, girls. Girls, answer me. I can't. I catch my breath. Cinderella, come here. Take this vase and go to the kitchen and stay there until my guest has gone and I come for you. Am I understood?
Yes, stepmother.
Good. Now, my darlings, here's a lesson how to meet and greet a suitor. Watch and learn. Oh, Lionel! What a pleasant surprise! I just knew there was something special between us.
Have we met?
I'm surprised that you're even here by little Tita Tut to the ball. I knew there was something special.
Please, madame, some restraint.
Restraint above all else.
Presenting His Royal Highness, Prince Christopher.
Good evening, ladies. I'm in search of the maiden whose foot fits this slipper.
She lost it at the ball.
Oh, why, I was saying to my lovely daughter Joy, just this very morning, I was saying, where could you lost that beautiful slipper, darling? I was saying, where could you lost that beautiful slipper?
Oh, I mean, this is my slipper. I know that slipper anywhere.
Of course you would.
Sweetheart, Joy, the shoe is made of glass. It doesn't stretch.
Why, that's my shoe, sister. You know that. Let me show you, Your Highness. It fits me like a glove. Oh, well, you see, it fit me perfectly at the ball. I had a little accident right before you came, and I stubbed my toe to a bucket, and now my toe is all swollen up. I don't suppose you got the other shoe with you?
Are there any other women in this house?
Why, yes. There is one more. Move it! Oh.
I meant to say younger women.
How much younger?
Younger than you.
Oh, please take one of my daughters, please. Joy, come here, honey. She has charming elocution.
Peter Piper picked his pepper.
No, she's a really much stronger she looks, I promise you. And Grace, she has charming elocution.
I can recite the Wreck of Hesperus in 4 languages, including Pig Latin. Ode, Ecre, Ofe, Ibe.
Look, lady, it's been a long night. So for the last time, are there any other younger women in this house?
Molly, shut up, Grace! No, there is no other younger women inside of this house.
I'm here.
What?
I'm sorry, stepmother, but I am here.
No, a scullery maid! A servant girl!
A chimney sweep.
Well, you do sound like a girl of many talents. What say we try on?
Didn't I meet you in the village about a week ago?
In the... Oh, now I remember. You helped me with my packages.
I mean, that was right after I knocked them out of your arms.
You said everyone deserves to be treated with kindness and respect.
I never did get your name.
It's Cinderella.
What a beautiful name. May I, Cinderella?
Ah, no! It's gonna be happening!
I have found